Are you surprised that it's escalated this far now to a point that even the MTR has become a target?
I never knew or expect that MTR become a target. All we have to do is put our head down and ride through it. It's like going through a turbulence. I just hope that the turbulence is not going to be too long. And then, but the good thing about MTR, even with my very short time there, I witnessed the togetherness, the teamwork of all the management team and the staff. I mean, as you can witness, every time our facilities was being damaged quite severely over the weekend, but by Monday morning, I think the service is back to normal. This is something I think is the spirit of MTR that I truly treasure and respect, because everybody have taken a mission in and say our job is to keep Hong Kong moving.
You have been taking heat from both sides, though. Chinese state media has said that MTR has been an accomplice to protesters after you added more trains to accommodate for the influx of passengers. And then you changed your strategy and closed those stations. And now the protesters are saying you're working with the government and police. Are you forced to take sides now?
Well, first of all, I have no interest in politics. I think whatever we are doing, I think I would say three things. First, I think every time when management came to me, to the board, and said this is what they are doing, the three questions I always make sure they answer themselves is safety to passengers, safety to our staff, and safety to the infrastructure. So whatever the decision they made, I think to me, I said you better make sure that those are the three things that we have considered. In terms of the political side of it, I have to say I'm not interested in politics, so how people view sort of our action is up to them.
Have you seen passenger traffic come down since these protests began, even when you're operating normally?
Yeah, I guess since the movement, I call it, I think we are seeing sort of a gradual decrease of people using the system a little bit, and for the following reasons. One, I guess when people once they go home, they may not have the mood to come out again. Even on the weekend, because of all the protests happening in different places, people would prefer to stay home. So we are seeing sort of a downtrend of people using the system. But again, I also want to mention that this MTR system, on the daily basis, moving millions of people, I think we are responsible for about 40 to 50% of public transport movement of population in Hong Kong. So henceforth, we just continue to think about what can we do better to make sure that we continue to move the people around.
Fitch recently cut your credit rating. You have Moody's also downgrading the outlook for MTR to negative. What they cited was MTR's dependence on the Hong Kong government as a concern. Does the political unrest force you to diversify your risk a bit and away from Hong Kong? How do you hedge your risks now?
Well, I think one thing I would emphasize is Hong Kong is home to MTR. We will have to continue to do our job to make sure we provide a good service. So this is the core business or the core market that MTR has to be in. So in spite of all the challenges, we will continue to work hard on it. Back to your comment about all the rating, yes, I think it's not good news to MTR for sure, but I'm just hopeful that the situation in Hong Kong will improve very soon. Hope that at least we, MTR, and the Hong Kong community together can work together to get back to normal.